Good morning, everybody. Just a heads up that this coffee talk will not be for everybody. I am going to talk about statistics on missing children and why so many people don't believe me. And it's going to challenge everything that you think you know about yourself. So if you are in a combative mood or whatever, this coffee talk will not be for you, and that's okay. Not every coffee talk will be for everybody. But I think it's important that we have the conversation. Good morning. Good morning. It is very cold in Alabama. I'm freezing. I am freezing. I'm going to go for a walk this morning. My whole body hurts. I have so much anxiety about this little girl that was found. But I think the bigger issue is talking about statistics and why you can only watch old coffee talks on Facebook or YouTube. You can't watch old coffee talks on Instagram, no. Okay, so good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. It is Wednesday, October 23rd, I think. And it was announced last night that Camille, more affectionately known as Cupcake, her body was found in a landfill in a dumpster. I cried last night. I made Michael crazy. I said, this is why I am such a helicopter mother. This is why I watch our kids like a hawk, and I smother them, and I know that I do. I smother them. I'm on top of them. I never take my eyes off them. I say no to so many things. I say no to so many things because if I can't be there or I can't be on top of them, and they say things like, it isn't fair, everybody else gets to go, and I don't care. I just don't care. And so I had to tell my children last night. They broke into the baseball game last night, or whatever game Michael was watching and the kids were watching, and they broke into the game, breaking news that this child's body had been found. And I'm sure the country, certainly the state of Alabama, and certainly the city of Birmingham was so devastated. We had all truly believed that this child would come home. Really. We really and truly believed that this child would come home. And so my children knew while watching the news that she wasn't coming home. And Charlie was heartbroken because she's 8 years old and she doesn't understand. And she was like, I'm going to have nightmares. So I used the opportunity to explain to them that, this is why I smother you the way I do, why I stay on top of you. But last night when I posted about it, I said 450,000 children have already gone missing in this country in the last year. And so many people challenged my statistic. As opposed to just Googling it themselves, they challenged it. Are you sure, Jamie? 450,000 in one country sounds like a lot. Are you sure, Jamie? Are you sure? And this is what I want to tell you. And I want you to really, really open your heart to what I'm about to say. Please, don't get angry. Don't get defensive. I know it's hard to hear what I'm about to say. Please just know that it is coming from a place of awareness and not anything else. Okay? White people. We live a lot of times in a bubble. When things happen to people that don't look like us, it is easy for us to not see the numbers. The reality of the number of children that go missing in the United States of America every year is upwards of 800,000. 800,000 a year. Okay? 800,000. Many of those children don't look like us. They are sold into sex slavery. They are taken from this country and sent to other countries. They are crossing state lines in the back of trucks. Their bodies are being found in dumpsters, in landfills. And when they don't look like us, a lot of times they don't make the news. So we get to sit back and hear a number like 450,000 and go, really, Jamie? That sounds high. Are you sure, Jamie? That sounds high. It's mind-blowing to me. I wish the number in this country was only 450,000. 800,000 children under the age of 18 go missing in this country every day. And they are nameless and they are faceless because they don't look like us. And we have a country, we just do, and it's okay if we acknowledge it and we talk about it so we can make some sort of systematic change. But we have a country that is set up truly to help people that look like me first. And when these babies go missing and they don't look like me or they don't speak my language, people find the numbers staggering. It's hard to talk about. It is hard. I understand. I want you to know that if you are listening to this right now and you are white and you feel like, well, that it's not my fault. No, it isn't your fault. But we can talk about it. Because if we talk about it and we acknowledge it and we say to someone else, did you know that 800,000, up to 800,000 children under the age of 18 go missing in this country every year? That number should be staggering to you. It should blow your mind. It should break your heart. You should be flabbergasted that people don't talk about it. You should go, what the fuck? She's got to be making this up. This can't be true. It can't be real. The Center for Missing and Exploited Children keep track of every single child that goes missing in this country. And sadly, the numbers are close to 800,000 a year. And all this conversation is awareness. There's no blame. We are all children of God. Many of us are mothers or aunts or fathers or uncles who would be devastated if this affected us. But it does, because when a mother goes to sleep at night without her child, how do any of us have any real rest? This baby was taken from our neighborhood. She was taken from 15 minutes from where we live, from a birthday party. And the truth is that when a child who does not look like me goes missing, they say things to the mother like, would she run away? Is she involved in drugs? Does she have a boyfriend? When a white child goes missing in this country, it's Elizabeth Smart. It's all over. It's everywhere. It's becomes Lifetime movies and fucking documentaries and studies on criminal behavior and kidnappings and fucking classes at universities when a white child goes missing. But Literally hundreds of thousands of children who don't look like us go missing every day in this country. 2,000 children a day in this country. 2,000 under the age of 18. That number should blow your mind. It just should. It should break your heart and blow your mind, and you should look at other mothers in this country and go, no, no more. Absolutely not. I don't care if the baby looks like me or the baby looks like her or the baby looks like her. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention. We have to stop. Listen, I'm as guilty as anybody else. I have absolutely been guilty of being in public and being on a work call or checking my emails or looking at Facebook. And it takes 2 seconds for someone to grab your child. 2 seconds. This 3-year-old was lured away from the party with candy, and they have it on video. It took 60 seconds for this baby to not even 30 seconds for this baby to be lured out of sight. We're all guilty. Every single one of us is guilty. If nothing else, let this conversation be a wake-up call that be the helicopter mom, be the helicopter aunt, be the helicopter babysitter. Look at other people's children. Watch them. Do they look scared? Do they look like... I get on a plane, every single time I get on a plane, I look at every child. Do they look comfortable? Does it look normal? They are trafficking children through the city of Atlanta at such an alarming rate that the police can't even keep up with it. The I-59, I-20 corridor, 459 I-20 corridor in Birmingham sees more child sex trafficking than any other corridor in the country, and it is happening 20 minutes from where I live. And they are trafficking children that don't look like me. If it was a bunch of fucking white kids, you know how many parents would be out there at the corridor, at the truck stops, ripping fat motherfuckers out of their truck, throwing doors open to find kids? But they don't look like us. And they don't speak a lot of them don't speak our language. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. And Jesus did not say, hey guys, do me a favor and just look out for the ones that look like you. No. When we are called to take care of our own, we are called to take care of our own. Keep your eyes open. Keep your focus on your surroundings. Yes, Tabitha, Halloween is coming. Pay attention to everything that's going on around you and in your neighborhood. Listen, I don't care. I don't care if my children think I am crazy. They say I will talk to anyone. I don't care. If something doesn't look right to me, I'm like, hey baby, you okay? I don't care. If the mother's like, don't talk to my kid, I'm like, I'm talking to your kid. I don't care. And I'm sick over this. I'm sick. I did not even sleep last night. I don't even take anxiety pills or medicine because I don't need to. And last night I had to take a pill because I was so anxious and upset about what is going on. And I put if you look at my post from last night, all of the comments back to me, are you sure about those numbers, Jamie? Those things, that looks really high. It's like people want me to be wrong. They want to prove me wrong. I wouldn't write the shit if it wasn't real. I'm not a regular degula. Like, don't try to check me because I'm telling you I know what I know. I don't speak on what I don't know. And if I don't know, I say, hey guys, I don't know. The actual numbers are closer to 800,000 in this country. 800,000 children under the age of 18. 2,000 a day go missing in this country. And you know what? They say it takes a village, and the police chief in Birmingham said something last night that really gave me pause. He said it really now. If I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact quote, but like it turns out that not everybody in your village wants to raise a child. There are some people in our village, moms, who want to take our children and leave them in a dumpster. Fuck that. Make yourself aware, force yourself to look. Truly, force yourself to look at the numbers, look at the statistics. Don't shy away from it. And when you hear numbers that alarm you, instead of challenging those numbers, look into it. Why are 800,000 children in this country going missing every day? We want to believe that the United States of America, it's a first world country, it's the most powerful country, it has the most money. 800,000. It's too many. It's too many. I don't expect to live in a fairy tale where there's no crime and there's no, whatever. But come on. Come on. Janelle, you're not the only one, babe. Janelle, thank you for being honest. You are not the only one. Janelle says, I was living in a bubble. I had no idea that many children in this country went missing. This information is important. These numbers are staggering. We as mothers and aunts and sisters and babysitters and whatever, we could do better. We can... Listen, I'm just telling you. I love you and I love your children. More importantly, I worry so much about your heart because I know you will not function if anything happens to your children. Kids in your neighborhood, kids in your child's class, preschool, high school. Some of these kids are runaways, but what percentage? 800,000 are not running away. 2,000 go missing every day. Only 115 of those are taken by someone they know. Do the math. Do the math. 2,000 go missing, 115 are taken by someone they know. That's 885. What is that? I don't even know. 12, I don't know. I'm not mathy. We have to do better. We just have to do better. We can't find children in dumpsters. It's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And we have to demand change from the top. And we have to be okay saying, I understand that this system is set up to help people like me, but we need a system that's set up to help people that look like all people. That's just a fact. You can't be a lover and a follower of Christ and only look out for your own. You just can't. It's an oxymoron. You just cannot. Oh, I have a stomach ache. I'm going to have diarrhea all day. I can't take it. Ugh. Yes, Roger, we have Amber Alerts in America. Absolutely. We absolutely have Amber Alerts. $18.85. Thank you. I'm not mathy. I told you. Well, Meredith, sadly, Jesus does not allow this. Jesus does this. He plants the seeds of bravery in the minds of people like me and people who speak out all the time to say, you know how to do better. The devil is hard at work on this planet. He is hard at work. I swear, Earth is the shithole of the solar system. We just destroyed ourselves and the devil is all over in the details everywhere. Blech. Makes me ill. It really makes me ill. I have a stomach ache. I need Pepto-Bismol. I love you guys very much. And I am so proud of every single person who sat through this coffee talk, uncomfortable, feeling some type of way, and thought, no, I'm going to learn today. I'm going to listen today. I am so proud of you because it is not easy to hear. It is not, I know it's not. It is not easy to hear. I love you so much. Truly. Have a great, great day.